in today's video, we are going to be talking about my new hair. Your girl has hopped on the tape-in wave and I have installed some tape-ins. I've never had tape-ins ever before. I seen the hype. I wasn't sure if it was going to be for me. Thank you so much to Better Length for sponsoring today's video. They sent me out some 16-inch light Yaki tape-ins. They sent me, I want to say 2 sets. It was like 4 bundles all together, and they're all the same length, so all the tape-ins are the same length, or width, I should say. These are the tape-ins. I don't know how the lighting is in my room. It blends literally seamlessly with my hair. I installed them by myself and I was kind of nervous. I would say the installation was challenging while filming. Let me show you the back. This is how the back looks, how long it is on me. I got 16 inches because it's warmer out, so I figured 16 inches would be like just great, because I was going to do 18, but I think 16 inch is perfectly fine. Yeah, so I watched a few videos of like people installing clip-ins by themselves, so I see what their technique was. I threw in some soft curls because I feel like it looks better when it's like loose little curls. It just gives it more body. It just looks really good. These are the light Yaki clip-ins. These are 16 inches. 2 bundles are enough for a full head, and the color is a natural hair color, and tape-ins can be reused and replaced with the tape. So when I received the package, I'm going to show you guys how the packaging look. I did wash the hair and all that jazz, but when I received the packaging, I got the tape-ins, and it also came with another set of tapes. So when you remove your tape-ins, you can remove the old tape and put on some new tape so you can reinstall. Because I was thinking like, well, shoot, how am I going to do it? You know, how am I going to reinstall them? But if you have an extra set of tapes, then you should be good. So I do plan to uninstall and reinstall these again because I'm going out of town next month, and I want like a fresh head. So I'm going to remove these, wash these, and then put them right back in. I've only had these in for a few days, so I don't know like the longevity of them, but we shall see. I have been brushing the hair. I haven't had any like slide out or anything like that. I don't have any tape-in remover. I do plan to buy some. I just haven't bought any because I'm not removing the tape-ins anytime soon. I do want to keep these in for at least 3 weeks. I washed and flat ironed my hair. It was like super duper fresh. So after about 3 weeks, I'll have my new growth coming in, and it's time for me to wash my hair and stuff like that. And then I'll come back to show you guys how I uninstall them. I just want to get on here and show you guys how the hair looks after the fact, but you guys will see me install them. I did my very best. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, give me a big thumbs up. If you tried tape-ins, let me know your experience down below, and let's just get right into this video. So I had shampooed and deep conditioned, blow dried, and flat ironed my hair at this time, and I took my sweet time flat ironing it because I wanted my hair to last with the tape-ins. So I had started by parting off the back section, but I realized it was like a little too close to my nape, and I do have breakage at my kitchen, so I wanted to like bring my part up a little higher because I don't want you to be able to see the tape-ins when I pull my hair up like in a ponytail or whatever. So I took the part up a little higher. So like I said, I've never installed tape-ins, and this was so hard trying to do this while filming because it's hard trying to make sure you're staying in the frame, but at the same time looking in both mirrors to make sure everything is lined up perfectly. Essentially, the whole purpose of tape-ins is to sandwich your hair between the extensions. So I took out very thin sections. You can make them a little wider, but I think this was fine. I wanted to install as many tape-ins as possible because I wasn't sure how much I really needed. So I start off with like one section. I measure it out. I like line it up to see how it looks before I actually take the tape off, just so you can see what you're doing. So once I got the measuring down, I went ahead and took off the tape, and that's all it really is. You just take off, you remove the little plastic part from the tape-in, and it is very sticky. And then you just want to grab the piece of hair that you're going to tape it to. I did get lazy later on, and you'll see, but you go ahead and you grab it, and then you don't want to put the tape in too close to your root. It's kind of like when you get box braids and you can't like flip your hair for like a few days because it's really tight at the root. It's kind of like the same thing. Like if you were to put the tape in very close on your root, then it's going to be uncomfortable when you pull your hair up. It's going to be like pulling on your roots. So you kind of want to go maybe like a quarter or a half of an inch from your root and then apply the tape in. And then you want to flip the hair over and you want to sandwich the other tape in against the other. And that's essentially like what it is. So once I got the hang of it, it was pretty easy. But again, I was just trying to make sure that you want to make sure that the tape ends align perfectly to each other. So you don't want one overlapping the other, because you have that tape exposed. It's going to like snag on your other hairs. So you want to make sure that they're both sandwiched in between. And that's really all that I'm doing. So since the tape ends are, maybe a few inches wide, you just want to make sure that when you are sectioning your hair, you do the same exact measurements to the tape end. Again, I tried really hard. I got lazy by, not making sure I had my hand in my hair before I put the tape in on the root. I just started putting it on and not grabbing my hair. So sometimes the tape would like grab other hairs underneath. I can't explain it, but I'm just going to repeat this method throughout my head. Once I get to the front of my hair, we are going to be applying the tape ins in a different direction. Our head is round. So if I was to apply the tape ins very horizontally throughout my entire head, it wouldn't let me have a smooth like ponytail when I pull my hair up, because you have to do it to where you have to apply the tape in a position to where if you pull your hair up, it's still going to look seamless. So when we get there, I'll better explain what I mean. So in the meantime, as I'm installing, I want to go over a few questions that you guys may have, and some common questions, I would say, when it comes to tape ins. If you may wonder, why someone might wear tape ins, for one, it is extremely versatile. And it's good for thin or superfine hair. If you want to increase the volume of your hair, that's a great alternative. And they're very lightweight. If you are wondering how many sets you might need for one head, one bundle of their tape ins come in 40 pieces. And they do recommend 2 bundles. So 2 bundles, which is equivalent to 80 pieces for a full head. If you are wondering how long can tape ins stay in your head, they can last up to 6 to 7 weeks. I'm going on week 4 right now, and they're still holding up very strong. I tug on my hair every day. I'm rough with my hair, and none of them fall out. I personally wouldn't leave them in my hair for that long because I need to wash my hair. So if you have oily hair, or if your hair gets dandruff really quickly, then you might have to, cleanse your hair, a little sooner. If you are wondering if the tape ins are reusable, they are reusable. You can just remove the old tape and then apply a new layer of a new tape to reinstall your hair. And the hair itself lasts long enough. So I feel like even after I go through my extra tapes, then I could just buy more on Amazon, or they actually sell them individually on betterlengths.com. And if you have any other questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to go ahead and finish out my installation, and then I will be back with you guys in a bit. Judge me how you judge me. Take them bitches out the trap. For the 100 niggas, how them niggas love you now? You don't know love, you don't love me like my child. Lay your ass down, and that liquor get you fired up. Turn up every day, girl, it don't say that in the Bible. Can't give it up, cause you love the lifestyle. Okay, trenches, bitch, I got her a salon. Gucci and put this deep in the budget, she hit on the Virgin for Louis Vuitton. Not in the Bible, the white phone. I'm Muslim, I go by Quran. The way I be spelling it, holding my gun, she think I be... So now that we're at the front, I'm starting to part diagonally, because the videos that I've watched, everyone said don't apply them going exactly horizontal. You want to apply them going in a diagonal direction. And for that, it's like if you put your hair up in a high ponytail and your tape ins are at a horizontal angle, it's going to look very bumpy, you know what I mean? And your tape ins are going to be sticking out. So if you pull your hair up in a high ponytail and you have your tape ins positioned diagonally, it's going to look more seamless. Because I have thinner edges, unfortunately, like, you can still see my tape ins, but at the end of the day, I didn't really wear my hair up in high ponytail. I wore them in a lower ponytail, but I think when I reinstall them, I'm going to try a different method to see And I'm not going to apply my tape in so close to my edges, so that way when I do pull my hair up, you won't see the tape ends. Because in this installation, I did apply too many tape ends. I did end up taking some out because it was like extremely full. So that's just way too much hair. I only used like maybe 3 bundles instead of 4, or 3 sets instead of 4. But that's all that I have for you guys on this video. I did install the other half off camera, but I'm gonna come back to finish out this video. So that is all that I have for you guys today. Again, thank you so much Better Length for sponsoring today's video. You can find all the necessary links to this hair down in the description box below. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let me know if you've tried tape-ins. Are you considering tape-ins? Do you want to do straight hair or curly hair? Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see y'all in my next one. So until then, peace. 2 fingers.
Wondering what's on your mind. If you like the simple type, I ain't stupid, dumb or blind. Won't sleepy, a bed of lies. Heard you met her in the club, trying to tell me you were drunk. I can still smell perfume. Nigga, I don't fuck with you. I'm a drinker.